Hello, my darlings. Good evening, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle ATL By Night, our 9th season, Chapter 1, The Whole Being Dead Thing. Let's meet this new coterie.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kate Osborn, and I go by Katie Source on all the social medias. I'm also a fan of Beetlejuice, and that was funny. And I will be playing Miriam, and I don't know what else I'm supposed to say, so nailed it.
That's it.
I'm Jamar. I am Poppy Wolves on almost everywhere. Almost. I'm playing Amari Rossellini, the bougiest bitch in town.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kitty Kimchi. Yep, she's blazing everywhere. And I am Jenni, your troublesome gangrel.
Hi, I am Katie Adkins, or Heart Scale everywhere. And I am playing the Thin Blood Toreador, Crimson Cynthia Celine Darkness, but you can just call her Sin.
Oh boy. And rounding everything out, hi, I am Johnathan Phi. I will be playing the Spider, a little shit Lasombra that used to be a member of the Sabbat, and I'm coming for your title as the most fabulous.
You can try.
And I am your storyteller, Ellie Collins, and ringleader of this circus this season. Don't forget to check out all of our sponsors in our link tree in chat, as well as use the code ATL By Night at By Night Studios for 10% off their store. I believe that is all of our announcements for now, so why don't we sit back and relax, and let's tell a vampire story.
Rumor has it, I'm a savage, drop the classic, thinking back, drop the classic, to establish that the magic, it's automatic, got a mask, who was at her, living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind, never tied, tell them all, big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got his eyes that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth? I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
We begin tonight. We begin tonight with a new group, not quite a coterie just yet, in the traditional sense, that is, but a group of lost childer who are gathered in a room in a mansion across town. To get started, everyone please make me a rouse check by rolling one of your red hunger die.
Oh, I'm very hungry.
Nope,
I rolled
I'm
a
good.
skull.
So you rolled a skull. So our on ATL by Night, we homebrew that. You go up by 2 hunger if you bestial fail. So you are now at hunger 3. And you passed?
I passed.
I definitely passed.
Pass.
I'm so
I got
hungry.
a blank.
Oh, that is a failure. So you are at hunger 2.
Hey.
And so tonight you all begin yourselves in your regular classroom, except you 5 are the only ones here, as you are all in detention for one reason or another. And you look around and you see your fellow classmates who you may have seen in passing, or you might not know them at all, but all of you are in detention for one reason or another. And so what would you like to do?
I don't think I deserve to be here. Is there someone in the room with us?
Not yet.
I know I probably deserve to be here, but I don't actually want to be here.
Sin is not talking to anybody, and she's just on her phone. Just like this the whole time, like in the back.
He's just like... What's Jenni doing?
She's just observing the room.
Miriam is just deep. She's brought like a stack of like 6 or 7 books with her, and she's just like posted up. She's reading, same thing, very like phone vibes, but just reading book. Every so often reaches up, pulls a pencil out of her hair, makes a couple of notes, and just is sitting and is reading and is ignoring everyone else.
The real question is, why is the fantastic student in here?
Yeah, why am I in here?
I'm not talking about you.
Uh,
You'll know when I'm talking about you. No, I'm talking to...
I mean, I have several questions about why, frankly, a grown-ass adult is in detention anyway. I give the detentions. Like, that's been my career for a while now. But no, it turns out that if you ask too many questions about certain tomes, at some point they just get annoyed and they send you to detention rather than answering questions about, the location and, so it's just, I'm basically just here for curiosity's sake, really, is what it is. Also, I'm Miriam. I've seen you around, but you are...
The spider.
Spider. Nice to meet you.
Are there any lamps in this room?
There are a couple ceiling chandeliers, and then there is a desk lamp on the desk up front.
Okay. Sin gets up, goes to the desk lamp at the front, and moves it to an area where it can plug in to have really good lighting. And then she makes sure no one else is in it, and because she doesn't want anyone else in it, and goes to a side and sets up her phone to start taking photos.
millennials.
So she's just sort of she just props her phone up and is just just really giving it. Really giving it to him.
What are you? Is this MySpace? Is this what is this live journal? Is this what is happening over here?
Okay, even I know that's out of date.
I don't do internet.
I'm pretty sure MySpace went out of style in 2007.
Oh, that's sad. What happened to Tom?
Oh, he's fine. I think Justin Timberlake actually bought the website, and it's just for music, but
good-
no
good
one
for him.
really uses it.
Good for him. Okay, so what do you do? What is this? Who are you?
I'm taking selfies.
What?
Have you ever heard the word selfie before?
Yes, it seems.
Okay. I'm glad we've made it this far.
This is maybe terribly rude, but I'm just, and Miriam looks awkwardly around the room. Where are you all new to? Are we all new to this?
Oh, being a vampire?
New to what
No.
exactly?
Yeah. Oh, okay. We can just say it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay. Do you show up in the selfies?
Yes.
I don't have a camera.
it
I
must be
show
nice.
up in the selfies.
Okay,
Do you not show up in selfies?
I don't know. I don't have a camera on my
I take
phone.
a selfie with Miriam.
You
Oh my
both
God.
show up.
I've never. Okay, cool.
You
I've just
thought
never done that
that
before.
you
I don't.
can't show up in photos?
I don't have a cell phone.
How
It
long
seems-
have you been a vampire?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, but you just never took a photo?
No.
You look in a mirror?
Yeah. Okay. You know what? The logic there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I was about to say,
Meanwhile, Spider.
Fuck y'all, must be nice.
you can't look in a mirror?
Wait.
Nope.
Wait.
Actually, point your fucking camera at me, see what you see.
Wait, I thought that was just because of silver, and that mirrors don't have
No,
silver in them.
it's
I'm
because of what I
looking
am.
at Spider through my phone.
This is what I'm
All
talking
you
about.
see-
There's different rules.
You see glitching and cloud. It's
Oh, I don't like it. Your
Miriam
face is
looks
breaking my
so
phone.
Why is that?
Your
What's
face
wrong
is
with
breaking
you?
my phone.
There's nothing wrong with me. It's
Rude.
what our clan's burden to bear is.
I don't understand. So, what does your clan do?
And Miriam just literally gets out a notebook and starts taking notes.
This Spider actually has these, right?
Yeah.
These
Yes.
lines. He's like, is it just crying black tears? Is that what you
No.
do?
You do that every morning, or?
Muscle memory.
Oh my gosh, that's really okay. The lines are very straight. Do you use edge to get? I do that with eyeliner sometimes. So, I'll put tape or something.
Just brushes, and it's
saw
it's
it.
Can
muscle
I
memory.
look inside Sin's mouth as she's talking?
yeah.
Inside my mouth.
You're looking for fangs.
Yes.
No,
There's no fangs.
no fangs.
I don't have to roll for it.
No.
No, there's they look like my teeth. There's just no fangs.
Are you just a person?
I'm sorry.
If somebody's a person.
She's just a person.
Wow, I
She's
can't
not
believe you
fans.
could just
I thought
ask
I
them if
was a
they're a
dick.
person.
You can just ask somebody if they're a person.
I can, and I have.
Sorry,
Oh,
who are
wow.
you?
Not supposed to be here, is what I am.
Right, but do you have a name?
Yeah,
Not
what's your
supposed
fucking
to be here?
name?
I'm Amari.
Amari. All right, Miriam, Spider. Sorry, what was Sin?
Oh, I'm Crimson Cynthia Celine Darkness, but you can call me Sin or Crimson Sin online. So either of those works.
I need you to run that name by me one more.
One more time.
For Jenni and Amari, are either of y'all online people?
I use it, but I have burner accounts. I don't have like a presence online.
Okay, it's more to check if you frequent YouTube, you have seen Sin there.
Yeah, I'm not acknowledging that. I'm not acknowledging that. She's not getting that out of me.
I'm sorry, you asked about my name?
I need you to run that name by me one more time.
Crimson Cynthia Celine Darkness.
And your mother gave you that name?
Wow, okay. You and I are no longer the most extra ones in the room.
I'm sorry. Does being named Amari, Sandalio, or Rossellini not sound extra enough for
Fucking
you?
Okay, that's a great
Rossellini?
name. I like that name. That's
Yes.
a good one.
What do they all
What
call
about
you now?
you?
The...
I am Jenni.
Hi, Jenny. What's your?
Oh, from the block.
Man, are we all just gonna make outdated references?
I
all
feel
day?
like,
Is
you know
that
what?
just what's
First
happening?
of all, that was like the peak of my life.
Yeah. Okay.
Was 2002?
I think that was 2 years after I got turned, so yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's really good. Maybe like we'll do like a little icebreaker. Everybody say the year that you were turned into a vampire on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
2004.
1992.
2000. It was on Y2K.
That's good.
Oh my god, like on the actual day?
Yeah, I was. It's a long story.
It's good.
Oh, okay.
Like, but it involves. You look like a child. I don't want to spoil your ears, but there was some adult time with another adult person, and then there was a murder, and
Wait.
then there was another murder.
Who murdered whomst?
That's a long story.
Okay, that's fine.
How old do you think I look?
In his mind, you're like 21.
Okay, not far. Not far off.
He's like, you can't be older than what? 21, 22.
23.
Children.
And it's about now a door opens and you see Q walking in, the gentleman who first welcomed you all to the school. His long hair is actually down for a change, and he's got a paisley blue vest on and deep blue slacks and a black button-up shirt. He just walks in and walks to his desk, sees that his lamp is gone, looks for the lamp.
Looking good.
Amari is like,
007.
oh, thank God, cute. I don't know why I'm in here.
You're in here because you're in trouble. That's usually... You do know what detention is, right? Oh my god. Yes, Miriam?
Did you raise
Did
your
you raise
hand?
your hand?
We're in school,
And?
and it's just there.
Aren't
should
you
be,
a grown-ass woman?
Yeah, with a sense of decorum.
Thank you,
Oh,
Miriam.
God.
Anyway, a question. Why is there detention? That's my whole question. Why?
Because the
Wonderful,
Camarilla
I'm getting to
absolutely
that. Okay.
infantilizes everything that's not ancient.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I like you. All right.
It's because when people start causing too much of a ruckus, we like to put all of the ruckus in a room, as you all have a tendency of filing the edges off of each other.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand how me filming everybody for a video is causing a ruckus. Like, I wasn't telling anyone to do anything. They're just there.
Yes, that tracks with when you slept through Masquerade breach class.
Okay, well, I'm not really planning on breaching anything, so I don't really see why it's
If
relevant
you're
to
on
me.
film,
Yeah,
you're like
me-
a walking breach.
All I did was tell the professor that what he was saying was incorrect. And also that his shoes look bad. And his face looks bad. And
Much as I enjoy someone reading Anton for filth, that's still not what we do.
That was stellar,
But,
by
like,
the way.
you can't blame him for being honest.
No, I don't blame him for being honest. I blame him for causing a massive distraction, as there are some students who require a little bit more education than you.
they're stupid. That's not my fault.
Wow.
No, that is not necessarily fair. But my secondary follow-up question is, so you put all of the troublemakers in a room together, Q, and then you just wait for the mutiny to happen? Because this
No, I
seems-
figure you'll all either kill yourselves or you'll figure your shit out together.
Why do you just not... Okay, hear me out. We leave. We just walk out the door.
we could.
Go ahead and try.
I try.
Okay.
Amari's
seen
gonna be like, well,
this.
all right, let's
All right.
I'm down with experimenting. Let's go.
Oh,
I try to walk out.
I let you try to walk out because I
Absolutely.
wouldn't.
First,
Amari's aware
myself in
something's
line of
gonna
fire.
happen, but Amari's just like,
this is certainly a roll for the first roll of season 9.
well, that's a lot of dice. I have some concerns.
So with 10 successes,
What? That's
you are
possible?
going to take 2 aggravated damage. As when you go to walk out the door, it feels as almost you stepped through an electric fence that
Don't-
none of you can see. For all of what you guys see, Amari went to walk through the door, froze, reacted however you would react to pain, and fell back a few steps.
I'm fine with pain from, life experience, but I'm like, okay, don't go through the door.
What it feel like? Do you smell burnt toast?
Someone fucked around and found out.
I mean, that was the point. Did you ward the door?
Me? Ward something? Absolutely.
Okay, so just to be very clear, this is less of detention and more of we are active prisoners here. This is making I'm very
You've been an
uncomfortable.
active prisoner since you came here to this fucking school.
Well, that's always kind of.
First
how
of all,
school's
I'm not a
been.
prisoner. I've got 3 rooms. And I've got a house.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest. I'm here. There's a really good library. It's real. It's.
And when you graduate, you'll have access to an even bigger library.
I was not informed of this.
Yes,
I'm also
our clan, as I am the same clan as you, we have a thing called a chantry, which is a 3-story lovely building in East Atlanta Village.
Have you not been?
Yeah, no, I went the first night that I was here. in
Yes,
town.
you saw the beginning of it.
Miriam looks so pissed. She's just like.
Yeah,
she
I
just like
pop
sits
in
back
for-
quietly.
I pop into the chantry from time to time, but I want to Storyteller. Did I know Amari asked about getting like the rights back to his house?
Yes, you were able to get the ownership rights back to your house.
Okay.
You also
I-
now have 4 horses to take care of as well.
That's fine. That's fine. Would I have access to Rossellini family funds to
No.
make a staff? No? Okay, cool. It's fine.
For that, you will need to speak with your great-great-aunt Gertie.
That means I have to find great-great-aunt Gertie. So I'm probably like, well, since I'm not leaving, I guess I'll draft emails to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna say to
And
Aunt
Q
Gertie.
comes over and goes, yeah, speaking of that. And he starts taking phones.
What?
Excuse me. You can't just do that.
I have a.
I do believe I can.
She's got like an iron grip on it. You're gonna have to like rip this from her hands.
Okay.
boy.
I will make a strength. I'll just make it a straight strength
Can
check.
I see this happening?
Yeah.
Like that there's a grip?
Yeah, and I'm just like.
I don't know if your phone's gonna make it.
So that is with 4 successes. He is able to wrench it out of your hand.
Okay, I can't like counter roll.
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, make me a dex, or you can do dex or strength,
Okay.
whichever you have more dots in, and then you'll replace black dice with your red dice.
Okay, so I just how many dots there are is what I roll. Okay. Well, I only had to roll 2 anyway, so there was 1 success. I don't know how this works. I'm sorry.
You
many
can,
onks
you
are
can
there?
fight it a little bit.
A little
but-
bit. There's a small struggle.
Yeah.
And then it's just like as it goes.
My phone.
But he does have the strength of someone who is about 100 years old.
That's fair.
Even though he's not. He just got here. Oh, wait. He is 100 years old. He's been a ghoul the whole time. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Yeah, you guys would know that he only just recently was turned into Tremere after 100 years of service.
Oh.
Gross.
That was his centennial gift.
In 100 years of service. After 100 years, I finally got to choose to be part of the family.
It was, as you all would know, since the previous school was blown up, and he helped in rescuing everyone and rebuilding, and since he took on a lot of that burden for himself, Olivia let him choose which clan he wanted.
Well, fancy.
And he chose to be a nerd.
All the clans out there, and you chose that one.
You have, like, a stack of books in front of you. I don't know what it is about the Tremere. Like, I get being like a like wanting to know the secrets of magic, but like, why do you need 10 books?
Well, you have to cross-reference.
Why can't you just look at your phone?
I look at the not camera.
You're looking dead at Q. He's like, what? And so Q just goes, so, yes, Miriam, you're technically prisoners for the next 8 hours.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you all are to figure your shit out, because the entire goal of this school, if you all have forgotten, I know Spider chooses to forget, is that...
Don't forget, I'm purposefully ignoring it.
I understand. We have the Second Inquisition out intentionally doing experiments on us, trying to eradicate us. We also have hunters who are decimating us. Jenny, I'm sure you would recall.
Yeah, that shit wasn't fun.
How
No, it
exactly
was
are
not.
SI and Hunters different?
One's government funded, the other one's not.
Have you ever seen the Ignatius Pharmaceutical buildings all around town?
Yeah.
Every single one of those has been the Second Inquisition.
Ew.
That means your locally funded medical research, your local hospitals.
Well,
Hell,
that's-
they even sponsor the hockey games now.
Well, that's why I go to my doctor.
Your doctor is probably taking SI money without knowing it.
Why do you see a doctor? You're a fuck-mothering vampire.
I haven't been a vampire my whole life, but I've been rich my whole life.
It feels weird that you just had to throw that in there. Miriam just like, will like just be like,
What? I know that you guys don't have private doctors. I have a doctor. One I pay.
you
I
have a
used
private doctor?
Well, I did.
What happened to him?
I died.
I guess you don't really need a doctor anymore.
Yeah.
No.
I do have a dentist, though.
Are they gonna do something about your
Oh.
flatties?
No, I pull out a little, like... So, you know those, like, plastic retainer cases?
Yeah.
Bedazzled. And I open it up, and in it is little gold, like, teeth with little red jewels inlay, and I put it in, and on the ends and the back is, like, razor blades. And so she puts in her teeth, so she has, like, little gold vampire fangs with little red jewels in it.
You really are like the Coke Zero of vampires. What the fuck?
They're kind
So
of.
cute.
They're kind of cute, though.
I have to be careful to not cut my lips, though.
Oh my god. Never
You
mind.
ever,
I'm cute.
accidentally bit your tongue?
Yeah. What?
Also,
Like once, but honestly, like it's not that big of a deal. So
To be fair, I think all of us, with learning how to have fangs, have bitten ourselves a few times. Let's be real honest.
I've
about
gotten
that.
much better about it.
And so Q goes, all right, so this is already starting off famously. So we have the SI, we have the Hunters, we have, and he looks dead at the Spider, the Sabbat, which are a group of cultist zealots, dead set on, you know, brainwashing all of you.
That is a really funny way to represent that.
Yeah, it is. And we have the Anarchs, who are the ones that blew up the previous school. So, minimizing the shenanigans and putting you through this school is to help you prolong your life. Or unlife, however you want to call it. So, kindly sort your shit. And he goes, so, quick introductions. Miriam, she's a Tremere. Amari, he is a Hecata. Jenni, she is a Gangrel. Spider is a Lasombra. And Sin, dear Sin, is a Thin Blood or
Cool.
Duskborn,
Got
whatever
it.
term you prefer.
Also
I am
corridor.
out. And he storms out and shuts the door behind him.
Oh, did we make him mad?
Man, that is the quickest I have made him fucking exit a room like that. Yes.
Okay, quick question. Who's been at the school here the longest? How long
Probably
have you
me.
been here?
Yes, it would be you.
Okay, what is, and you'll honestly just forgive my ignorance, but what is the shade that was thrown? Just why do we not are not?
So I don't know too much because people don't like to talk to me very much.
So, Amari, you would know that because Q is a Tremere, he knows your secret. So there was a lot of mustard put on the word Hecata.
I think that person
which
didn't
secret?
like me.
I have a lot of them.
The one about you being a Hecata.
Oh, okay. you can be a little shady sometimes.
Okay.
And I am a Hecata. I was always supposed to be a Hecata. Sometimes people don't agree.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
I don't know. You guys are going to have to become real cool with a lot of things real quickly if I'm going to explain this.
Nothing that you say will possibly shock me.
I ate my sire.
Fuck yeah! Congratulations! Oh shit, I'm not supposed to say that anymore.
Yeah, he killed my boyfriend after he sired me, and I was like a newborn and pissed about it, so I ate him after I staked him.
What a
Like,
dick.
like the whole body?
No, he turned to ash after I drained him of all of his life essence.
That
You
makes
ate-
more sense. Yeah, okay.
And so for those of you still new in class, what Amari is describing is diablerie, where he consumed the very soul of his...
So is that bad?
I mean,
The Camarilla says it's bad. However,
people
it's
don't
fucking amazing.
like it because, you know, you're taking the whole soul, but he was kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
And also, he was being paid, like, he was, like, kind of my family member already. I was already supposed to be a Hecata. So, like, really, I'm just doing what I was supposed to be doing.
I don't see how it's any different than just like killing someone, but it's like killing someone with perks, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were like, oh my god, you took his soul. And I'm like, okay, I can take human souls just as easily.
Jenni, why don't you roll me, let's say, intelligence and occult?
I don't know if...
While Amari is
I,
carefully wording his sentence.
yeah.
One success.
One success. He is really consistently saying he was supposed to be a Hecata for someone who is discussing diablerie.
Suppose.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
I mean, I was supposed to be a Hecata. I am...
Did you start off as Coke Zero and then got better?
Why do you keep calling people Coke Zero? Like,
Because
what
that's
is
basically
this?
what Thin Bloods are. I'm sorry, you're not actually.
It's kind of, I'm not sure. It lasted like an hour because I got out of my stupor, pissed, and I don't fully remember what happened. I just, like, saw him murdering my boyfriend. He was yelling out in pain, and I had a... And then I ate him. It all happened all at once. It was kind of a blur.
Okay. Well, I don't understand why you have to be so mean to me. You can't even eat food or go out as long as me or even take a selfie. So as far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen any
I can do 2 out of 3 of those.
perks that you have that's better than me.
I have absolutely no desire to go out in the sun or eat food or any of that shit. And the perks that I have is that I actually can use vampiric powers. You can't.
So can
Oh my God, you can eat,
I can
though.
literally do anything once I learn it. It's just alchemy and stuff. That's what I explained
Yeah,
to me.
I don't have to do the extra steps.
So that means I can do literally anything you can do and everybody else in this room eventually.
It's like the shitty version of it.
Okay, it's not though. I don't understand why.
Children. That's enough.
Why are you so mean? Just stop.
I'm
Look,
I'm
let-
gonna,
let the-
I'm gonna hit everybody. Don't worry, it's not just you.
Let the baby be. And
And
we'll-
Sin, at this point, you will have 3 vials on you of alchemy. Should you choose to use any of them, I will let you know what you have.
Okay.
It's all right, fine. I'll pick a new target, whoever wants it.
you can target me. It won't hurt.
It's too easy.
Wait. Oh, all right. And Miriam will kind of like look up over her.
Well, at least we're likable people.
and say, why are? Here's my question. Why are we targeting anyone? I feel like we've been put in this room to, I don't know.
The spider doesn't even have their name anymore. They have
I
to
know,
be the
they sound
spider
like
now.
a weird, like, biker person. The spider. Or like a Marvel character.
Yeah, you know, neither does.
It's actually what people started calling me because I had an entire fucking international arms dealing syndicate under my whole
that is very
Okay, but what does being a spider have to do with guns?
web of influence.
No, it's all of their little arms shooting the guns.
Pew 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 pew.
That's so cute. I like that one better.
Also, Jenni, why are you asking me weird questions anyway? Weren't you got by hunters? Shouldn't you be worried about that?
Look here. That's my problem.
Talking about my problems. Like, Look, I killed a guy. I've killed lots of guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal.
I usually just make them kill each other, so I don't have to deal with it.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
That's very smart. Honestly, I wanted to do that more, but they were like, no, you have to know how to do that. And I was like, why? That's dumb. Don't listen to me.
Let's see. Yeah.
And you all have, so in terms of rumors that you've all heard about each other as you've been here a bit, Miriam
Has it?
is a teacher at Amari
Mm-hmm.
with a reputation for being hot angry.
Hangry, but in a different way. Hangry too.
And Amari is a spoiled little rich kid from the Rossellini's, also known to Spider since he's been kindred longer, a member of the Giovanni clan, which are now the Hecata. But yeah, spoiled little rich kid. Jenni is quiet lethal. Made it out from a hunter situation, which is all of its own rumors. Some saying that she was rescued, some saying that she was the one who took down the hunter.
I don't believe that.
Sin is YouTube famous, and that's about all that matters to her. But there are a couple of fans of her in this building.
I pretend I do not see it.
You know me.
And Spider is highly disruptive bad boy, and nobody can tell why he hasn't been killed yet.
And I'm still trying to figure that out. Even now. I'm like, yeah. They talk about Sin being a masquerade breach.
What?
You cry tears of blood and deal arms.
This is fucking painted on.
I mean, it's still, like, noticeable, darling.
Yeah.
It's definitely a signature look.
Kind of like the whole goth thing. So it doesn't exactly, a little bit of makeup doesn't exactly turn faces in the fucking year 2022.
I guess.
Hey, question. Miriam kind of like looks up from over a book. She says, "You've not had your phone for like 5 minutes. Are you okay?"
I'm thinking about it.
You don't talk about vampire.
I do.
How is that allowed?
Well, I recently told that it's frowned upon. But I've been doing it for years. And I think part of what makes my like channel and content like so interesting to people is that there's a lot of like debate and comments on whether or not I believe the things I'm saying or whether or not it's like true or not. If that makes sense.
Right.
So like I definitely present everything just as myself, just like it's normal and it's real. And sometimes I mean I had to kind of outsource like popular stuff in media to stay relevant kind of a thing, you know, and fake a little few things. But for the most part, I am myself, okay? And, I don't know. No one can prove otherwise.
Wait. So you go on the internet and you talk about all of this?
Yes.
I mean, she's
and no one's killed you yet?
No. Why would they?
And I'm the one that gets kidnapped. Ain't this a bitch?
Hey, no. They do believe my ass too. It's okay.
So are you gonna have to like pivot your content? Like you're here, right? It's
Yeah, I mean, I don't
you
plan on pivoting it.
You slept through Masquerade breach, so it's probably, but we're not. I was told we're not supposed to go on.
Look, let's not gang up on Sin.
I'm just curious.
Sin is a thin blood, so they have weird rules.
Diet Coke, right? Coke Zero? What
Coke
was
Zero.
it? Is that a
I
thing?
personally like Coke Zero. I drink it all the time.
I don't think I know you're.
You can eat.
I know you're dead, but I don't think that's good for you.
I don't think it matters though.
It really doesn't. It's not gonna hurt her.
Also, everyone
Yeah,
keeps
I can
talking
eat
about
food.
eating food. I can eat food.
I mean, we can all eat food, but it's
Gross.
not great when we do it. But you can like taste it and eat it.
Yeah,
I
I
can taste it,
recently
eat it.
learned that apparently that's not normal.
This is bullshit.
Here, I don't really hang out with other vampires. So this is kind of like the most vampires I've ever been in the same room with.
Yeah.
You go to
same.
the school. You've been in class.
For a week.
Fair.
Is there? Listen. I'm not there is an adjustment period here. I think maybe a little patience, a little grace might go a long way. I literally thought I was the only vampire ever until approximately a week ago. So a lot of this is new for me too. You'll forgive me, all right?
That doesn't make any sense. Someone had to turn you.
Yeah, well, he fucked off, and he's not around, and so I assumed he was dead or gone, or so there's, okay, yes, mathematically at least 2, but other than that, I didn't know about, they're types, kinds, is that rude to say? I don't know.
Yeah, I learned about that too. I didn't know there was types and kinds and
so
stuff.
the word's clans, apparently?
Clans.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research, and I'm starting to sort of wrap my head around this world, I guess, but so I'm just saying we're all on our own journeys, and perhaps a little kindness to Coke Zero would go a long way.
You really are a teacher.
like
that
you.
was a lot.
Okay, I like you now.
That's some poetic shit.
That was a lot of like really feel good things, and I get it.
It's
I'm
a little
with
too
it.
wholesome for my taste, but
Yeah, I have to go with the spider on this one. That was a lot.
Miriam will stare off into the middle distance and shake her head a little bit.
so
And so y'all do faintly hear some music from a different room outside, but there's a lot of bass as Young Gravy starts playing from the other room, and you can hear Elijah yelling. He's like, "How did you get it piped into the house? Get back here!" And you hear just this little voice just go, "Gonna have to catch me!" And you then hear him go, "Shadow stepping is not fair!" And Young Gravy continues to blare through the
Amazing.
building.
oh brother, go.
Is it coming through like the speakers?
Yes, it's coming
Fuck.
through the house's PA system.
I was like, I go to close the door thinking it's because the door is open, and he goes, "Oh no, it's coming from inside the house. Get me
Wait,
out of here!"
You don't like Young Gravy?
No,
Why not?
Why?
because it's not like, I don't know, Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears.
Did you just like stop living for the last 20 years or something?
don't
Like,
know.
how have you not consumed any pop culture since apparently 2000?
I know, I am aware of a Young Gravy. I don't want to be aware.
He's like America's sweetheart. How could you?
America's sweetheart. Beyonce is still alive.
I mean, she's great too, but as of right now, Young Gravy's a little more relevant.
Yeah, if you're a fetus.
Miriam raises her hand. I'm sorry, Beyonce is no longer relevant. She makes a note.
Well, she's relevant.
No,
she's just not like as hot of a topic.
I don't keep up with the. They're just interesting. Fun fact. Did you know that they actually researched music and music listening habits, and somewhere around ages 29 to 30, you sort of get set in your ways in terms of what you listen to, and so I've been 35 for a long time now. So you know what? I don't even know who. Young Gravy. I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Baby
Is that
Gravy.
what do they do? Is it a song?
Why is their name Gravy?
It's what's blasting in this room.
They
right
make
now.
music.
This is what they do. It's interesting. And so,
Yeah, and right now there's this like TikTok controversy where
Like the Kesha song?
like Adrian Ray. Oh, God,
What
did I
is
just forget her name?
what?
Adrian Ray.
She said
Addison
TikTok.
Rae.
Addison Ray. Oh my God, my brain. Addison Ray. So Addison Ray's dad got on TikTok recently,
What is
and he like
TikTok?
made he like threatened like Young Gravy to like fight him, and it's like this whole big thing. And
Those are the dots going over both of our heads. Like,
but Young Gravy actually responded, and it was sorry, you had to be there.
Miriam like pulls up a notebook and is just like, "This is, I guess, what we're doing now. This is yep."
listening to this, I'm like, is Young
I'm
Gravy
so
one of
embarrassed.
those?
I called Addison Ray Adrian.
Is Young Gravy one of those like those white rappers?
Yes.
Another reason.
And so
You don't
during
like Eminem? That's from your time.
No, but I hated him then.
Oh. Well, okay, so no, you don't like Eminem.
No.
Okay.
And
no.
so from
his
the
name is a
shadow-
candy.
From the shadow in the room, you
Actually,
guys
mothers.
see
Are the
a
Backstreet
very
Boys
tiny
still
girl with straight, long, kind of brownish blonde hair, big round glasses, in a tank top and jeans, just comes popping out of the shadows like mid-run, is like, oh! Hey!
Keep it
In
going.
our room?
Chaos.
Yeah.
How did you get in?
The fuck?
Shadows.
Everybody has cool powers.
Can you teach me
It's a
that?
Lasombra thing.
No.
Can
Oh,
you-
yeah, it is!
Wait,
Hey!
can you do that? Because
Yeah, leave.
if we could do that, we can leave.
I can't take you with me.
Well, how about you just go?
Let me
go and
tell
open
you,
the door.
Just you.
don't try it.
Don't try
it's
it?
real bad. It's real bad. I'm just gonna hang out here with you guys like for a minute. Hi, what's up? I'm Sybil.
We're in detention.
Sup, Sybil?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
shit, detention?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably do belong here then.
So, do you know who Young Gravy is?
Oh.
Yeah, that's my iPod.
Why have you done this?
Why have you done
iPod.
this to
Why
me?
not?
Can you play like I don't know like
Look, we're Lasombra. We can only use outdated shit. I don't like it any better than you.
It sucks.
Can you
You're
play
only
Toxic
allowed to use. You can't use.
by Britney Spears
No,
or literally anything that's
Wait.
by someone
Wait,
with talent?
no.
Is this like sound speaker hooked up to like an iHome or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't seen one of those in literally 15 years.
Right?
Yeah,
But how do you
It's
get the new
awful.
music on the old technology?
I don't think.
What do you mean?
I don't think the files have changed.
If it's analog, it doesn't react
sure.
to us badly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm also just like kind of a baby, so I can just do whatever I want. But I can do this, and she is going to. Yeah, she's gonna shoot out about 10 shadow tentacles around.
Holy
her.
shit!
Whoa, my God.
Fuck.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
This bitch is Ursula.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I really like
You're
that.
the same kind that spider is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I can't film you?
you can try.
No, it's okay. I won't.
Yeah, it's gonna go
I
back.
mean, we
That'd
don't
be
I
have
don't think
fun.
I'm
phones.
gonna. I know, it's for later. I'm making a mental note.
Oh, he took your phones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you took their
we're like
Have they given you the new phones yet?
New phone?
new phones.
What
No.
kind? Are they
not.
Samsung or?
Emotionally equipped to learn
So-
new technology at this
So
time.
they're the Nosferatu built all of them. You'll get special phones. They're like all encrypted, so we can just talk about Kindred stuff, no problem.
What kind are they? Are they like Google Pixel? The iPhone is it?
I don't know. I feel like Dot modeled them off of the Pixel. I feel like she did.
Okay.
Wait, is that an Android?
Do they have good cameras?
'Cause I haven't used an Android.
The Kendra,
since-
I haven't used them, but I hear the cameras are pretty good.
Could we
Okay.
make a group chat? I've never been in a group chat. I've always wanted to have
That's
a
so
group chat with the little the pictures and you put
Those are called emojis.
those yes
Yeah.
and you put them in the thing and then they mean they apparently
my
mean
gosh.
other
And she's like
things.
looking at Sin like, oh my god.
I'm gonna show you Snapchat, and you're gonna go insane.
Okay.
So
It's got all of that and more. Trust me.
Put in the emojos.
And the yes.
So yeah, no, like my dad's kind of the big bad Lasombra, so I just come in here
Oh.
and I troll Elijah like really hard because there's nothing he can do about it because my dad will get real pissed.
I love that for you.
That's.
I love
I
that
mean,
Jenni.
Fine
like
with that.
We love special treatment.
all I
in
know.
school.
Wait, your dad's.
Alejandro, yeah.
Alejandro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me not to go to him.
That's fair. You really shouldn't.
Oh.
Our clans don't exactly historically get along very well.
How?
Yeah, no, but like I get along with everybody, so like you can be friends with me.
I don't understand this clan beef.
I don't
Like,
understand.
It's
Why-
because
yeah.
a bunch. That's the problem with clans is that we live forever. So because we live forever, it's really stupid. But you know, like if you just don't like someone and you just don't dig their vibe, now imagine you're both gonna live like 300 years, and so you just get to hate them for 300 years. So that shit just carries over.
Also,
but
certain clans have done really fucked up things to other clans in the past, and
yeah,
it
Dad
just-
talks about that a lot.
the ancient grudge thing really holds when all of these fuckers are immortal.
That sounds exhausting.
And then they hand it down to the rest of us.
That's what I
Yeah,
don't
like-
understand.
In my
We're-
defense, my
like,
clan
okay,
is
and-
literally apparently just my family.
And she's like kind of checking everybody. She's like, okay, so nobody in this room is gonna get mad about it. So like, so there's this clan called the Bruja, and they're kind of like fighty. And then there's this clan
Why
called
are they named Bruja? That's the Spanish word for witch.
Right, it doesn't make any sense to me either. It's stupid.
Wait, so they're not witches?
No. They're just
We're
punchy.
witches.
They're beat sticks.
Yeah,
You're
two
witches.
are witches.
But you're not Bruja.
No.
Right. Bruja is just the
thought we
fighty
were
ones, and then there's the Ventru,
Hmm?
and they're just like rich
Fuck
and
the
mean.
Ventru.
And so there was like this big party at like a convention or something, or like a what's the word? It's like when there's a big gathering of people, but it's like really fancy.
Gala?
Like a conclave.
Oh,
And then there was like this Bruja guy who was super important, and he like just shot a really important Ventru guy like in the face, like blew his face clean off. What? And so yeah, those two groups like hate each other. But like they're
Ours hate the Ventru as well, only because
that's valid. Every Ventru I've met, I kind of low key hate.
they're dicks. They're like, they could be as amazing as we are, but they'd have to nut up.
Thomasina's pretty okay.
Yeah, she's cool. I don't know. I liked her better when she was Bugs.
What?
She was Bugs?
I don't want
Oh, you guys haven't heard. So they really don't tell you guys like the good shit.
Yeah.
So okay,
Been here
there
1
is
week.
this company. There's this company. So, have you heard about Ignatius?
Yes, quite
Okay.
recently.
So,
Today.
so there's another company that's also evil. It's called Pentex. They work with a whole bunch of other people, and they also work with Ignatius, and they just straight up started like making people, but they're like fake people, but they're like full of bugs. So it's kind of like Oogie Boogie. And so like for a period until the shepherds figured it out, like we just didn't know who was who, because it could be you or it could be Bug You.
Ew.
It was weird.
I hate that, I think.
It was weird. They tried to kill one of them, and then
Thanks,
just
I
a bunch
hate
of
it.
bugs
I think
crawled
even
out.
the Zemise would hate it.
So if you step on all the bugs, will they die?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
You should.
do you
I'm
get
just gonna
the
get
bugs?
Raid just in case. Keep it in my bag.
How do
Yeah.
you how do you keep them all like going? Like bugs are they different kinds of bugs, or are they like one kind of bug? Like this man's made of bees only bees.
I know
Like the Rat King.
Was it?
Yeah.
Thomasina was made of golden beetles, and I think they just all kind of like vibed around.
Gross.
Like in the Mummy?
Yeah.
It's like Ratatouille, I feel like.
Ratatouille.
Instead
Yeah.
of, but it's not one rat. It's
It's not
several
one.
bugs.
It's not one bug on your head controlling
Yeah.
your hair and
It's-
brain.
Yeah.
It's bugs instead of
Just
insides.
bugs.
It's basically
Yeah.
a skin suit full of bugs.
I hate this information with a strong,
But those are
fiery
gone.
passion.
But those are gone.
Oh, they're gone. Okay, so why are okay?
But they might make more.
Okay. And
All
Miriam
right.
just literally like throws up her hands. She's like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done.
But like, how wild that like those hunters, they're real bad. But like, the one that took you is low key a little cute. Like
you got
low key.
Yeah.
Low
Your
key.
kidnapper was cute.
He was okay and kind of, if you're into that kind of thing.
Did you kill him?
But I want
No,
to.
he's very alive, and he is very much a problem.
What's his
But
name?
he's gonna die.
His name's Zeal.
Zeal.
That's not a name.
he's a
Well, that's not like his
That's a
real
word.
name. That's like his code name, but I don't know his real name.
What does he look like?
He's like tall and like has like mousy brown. He looks like a TikTok boy.
He has mousy brown hair.
Like you know fluffy hair gamer boys? It's like
I
that.
think it's
Oh,
okay,
like the
so
golden retriever
I don't
vibe.
really know much about. the
No,
TikTok,
more like
but I think it's like
more like the-
YouTube
Like
star.
bi wife energy.
yes.
Okay, not
But-
mine,
but,
but
like-
Believe I have to say this, girl, don't date him.
But
Oh no,
Oh
no.
no, that's not my type.
It's
for
called
like-
Muslar.
looking at him,
vertical.
thinking he's hot, and then diablerizing him, just so you get a little bit of it.
I mean,
This is for her, not me.
Wait, just go back to the important part. You were taken by a hunter.
I was.
How did you get here? How did you get away?
Some blonde guy carrying a rat.
Ratatouille.
Did you see the musical?
wait.
did.
Was
It's so
that
good.
Jackson?
I think so.
It
my go-
probably was.
Oh my god! I haven't seen his possum in so long.
Jackson's having a bad
that a
time
euphemism?
right now.
Wait, is he okay?
No, there's an actual possum.
Some people are bird
Okay
people.
is kind of a relative term. Like, to some people he's doing really okay, and then to some people he's doing really bad. So, Yeah, that's
It's a matter of perspective.
I will.
yeah.
Did
yeah, I think he's got it best out of all of us, and I'm really mad about it. But
Okay,
I
so
understand
what's
some
going
people
on?
think it's
So
upsetting.
tell me
Why are you
Thomas,
mad?
Storyteller.
That's kind of Jackson's deal. He's got a report here after not too long, so I'll let him tell you.
Storyteller. Did I get all their phone numbers? The shepherds?
Yes, you got the shepherd's phone numbers.
I'm mentally noting. Text Jackson to see if he's okay. I guess. Make sure he's not dead. He's one of my horse's keepers.
That's very true.
One of my horses is bloodbound to him.
Oh no.
And so you see the door to the room fly open with Elijah standing in it, and Sybil just, oh shit!
Go, go, go!
I didn't do
Just
anything. I didn't do anything.
runs and just, for all of you, just fades off into the shadows. Gone.
I just imagine that meme was like, peace.
Yeah.
Hi, Elijah.
What's up?
And he just stares at all of you and slams the door shut.
Oh,
and
come
takes off.
on!
Not even gonna engage with us.
Rude.
Does anybody else just feel like a little bit like they're just trolling us at this point?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it just
I-
feels like they're fucking with us.
They're
at this
trying to
point.
break us down, is what they're trying
I
to do.
hate
I mean,
every piece of information that I've been given in the last hour. I hate all of it. Every bit of it. I hate it. I'm sorry. That's where I'm at. I'm sorry. Just being honest about
How
it.
good are you at blood sorcery?
What is that? I don't. You know what? I don't even want to know right now.
You're a
Just
Tremere.
don't-
It's what, it's
it's
what
like
you do.
literally what you guys are supposed to do.
I know.
Oh, baby.
See, if I was good enough at blood sorcery, I could probably get us to the door, but I can't because all I know how to do is taste some people's blood and figure their shit out.
Storyteller, what do my vials do?
So one vial will create a large orb of supernatural darkness.
Love it.
Orb.
One vial, if you think about who you want to find and then consume the vial, a bright white light will lead you on a trail directly to them.
Quest marker.
And your third vial your third vial can cause another person to go into a frenzy.
Oh, that's hot.
Better
I like
not.
that one.
That's hot. That's sexy.
Okay.
But like
this
in an
is just,
evil
thank you.
way.
All right.
Wait, what do you do? I don't even like thin blood, shadow,
Lasombra.
shadow, and
I have been informed that
worst witch in the room.
you know what?
And you.
Let's just say I am a beast that has the capability of beating anybody's ass with one titty out.
Are you one of those bird people?
Something like that.
You're a bird.
I can be.
One of the furries.
If I try really hard and concentrate.
She's one of the
maybe.
They're
furries.
called. Oh no, that's a lizard, scaly. I don't know what the term for the bird ones are.
Oh, those are avians.
They're really called avians?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're an avian, I guess, but in like furry terms.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Do you
I
have
just recently found out that shit, if I really wish upon a star, I can be a rat.
Wait, you want like that's the one? That's the persona you chose, rat?
I mean, that's what I saw. I don't know what the hell I could be. I didn't get a chance to talk to the person long enough. Like, I think they're part animal or something. I don't know.
I know some good artists online that could do some like good commission work of your animal forms if you like.
To those viewing, I'm so sorry.
This is going really well so far, I feel like.
for,
Meanwhile,
for
the
Amari's existence.
spider's sitting here like, is this what an aneurysm feels like?
I didn't mean to be this dumb, but here we are.
And so Q does come back, and he brings you all. He's like not talking. He's very hyper focused, but he brings all of you except Spider. Small, kind of like a 6x9 mini book that has your clan's symbol on it and your name on the top of it, and it appears to be sort of like a primer for what your clan is, what powers you are capable of doing. You would have to test to figure out what you can do, and includes a list of 3 contacts of other people from your clan, including your primogen and 2 notable members.
Cool.
Before Q leaves, because I feel like Q's just gonna like leave immediately after this.
He's had it with y'all.
Q, can you bring me some blood? I'm like
And he stops.
starving.
What do you need? What kind?
I mean, I used to like violently attack people, so I don't know. Whatever you can give me, not bagged. Like, can you
Okay,
like?
I'll get a glad hand. Anyone else hungry who needs a Capri Sun?
I'll just take one. Like an actual Capri Sun, or like it's
No,
blood?
like a Capri Sun.
Oh no, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Miriam,
I'll have a. Yeah, that's fine.
do you need a specific kind?
No, I'm good. Just
I'm having my.
on tap.
He's like, I'm having that feeling I had last time when I murdered my sire.
Okay.
You know what? I should totally look into making like Kool-Aid jammers with blood.
Oh my god, that's such a good idea.
Right?
The head of the Tremere partnered with a Gangrel, and they created gushers.
That's good. I love that. I
That's
love that.
such a good idea.
That's such a good idea.
They will
I
do
love
in a
90s
pinch.
candy.
They are not to rely on. But, Spider, are you hungry?
Yeah, just make sure it's not somebody I've fed from recently.
Got it. We have a staff of 45 glad hands.
I know.
Jenni, you need anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Question: does something happened to those you fed from recently? Is there like a specific?
Oh, I
reason?
don't eat humans.
Okay, but you said someone who fed from recently, like you. That's
Yes,
specifically something you
I
don't
feed
want.
on other vampires.
Right.
Oh,
So
you're
why
one
does
of
it?
them.
If I do it too often, I get bloodbound to them.
Oh, is it like?
If I do the same person
Wait,
too
what's
often.
bloodbind?
Is it? Oh my god! Is it kind of like? Oh my god! That thing in Twilight.
Oh,
the baby, the
imprinting thingy?
Rigatoni and the wolf guy.
I
Okay.
think I know what you're talking about
Okay,
because
so
I watched
no.
that movie because Taylor
If
had
you-
the
They're
Drink
like
color.
attached, soul bound or something, because he was like into her eggs.
Imprint.
That's weird.
Imprinted. Thank you.
Oh my god.
This guy, I have no idea what you all are talking about, and I'm glad. No.
Loch Ness monster. Yeah.
If you drink the blood of a vampire 3 times in a row, like 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, you're bloodbound to them. I'm trying to avoid that.
So what is bloodbound? Is
It
like
basically is like forced love.
you're in love with them.
you-
It is imprinting.
It's obsessive love. You will do whatever they want.
It's imprinting. It's just like Twilight.
Oh, I
What is
hate
the
you.
difference between that and like the rat man that saved me? Because he was kind of into that shit too, but he kind of like had to do it in private. So I don't know, like if it's a
Also,
weird
how about-
thing.
you're just openly talking about feeding on other vampires, but when I do it one time to an asshole, everyone gets all weird about
Because
it.
I'm
well,
not.
that's because
we're-
you sucked his soul.
I
dry.
support your decision.
Look,
Thank you.
Okay, so the reason is because I'm only drinking what I need right now, not doing what I would prefer to do. But
What would you prefer to do?
Dust them. Dust them.
But you can't dust other vampires. That seems rude.
I mean,
It is technically against the rules.
it is technically you're not supposed to do that, but until very recently, I didn't give a fuck.
It's for population reasons, right? That's why they get so mad. It's not like moral.
No, if you consume the heart's blood of another vampire, you get stronger.
And they just don't. But isn't the whole point of the school is to like learn and get stronger?
No, it's to learn. They don't actually want you to get stronger in the Camarilla because right now we're all going to be the fucking lowest peons on the totem pole for everybody else to pass their shit that they don't want to do down to.
You can speak for yourself. I'm technically the head of my clan.
I
You're the
mean-
head of your clan.
Well, when the clan is one of one.
So the problem is that
Okay.
you're not actually technically in the Camarilla, so nobody cares.
Awesome. I love that.
I just don't understand
I
why I
wouldn't
have to
love
be
to
so
be in your
mean to
position.
people.
No, I'm not trying to be mean right now. I'm telling you all the truth.
I think it's the eye makeup. It just
Someone
makes you seem
might
so
I
aggressive.
like it. Just saying.
Like I'm into it. It's taking me a second. I knew goths. I knew goths in my school. There was
Yeah.
like this one kid who was just like, I'm a goth, and
You
he
know-
used to put eyeliner on, and we were all just like, that fucking homosexual. I can't say the other word that we used to say. This is
That's-
before I came out.
I see, I understand. Yeah, I've noticed goths now are so much cleaner. Like,
That's
goths
true.
in the early 2000s were so, grungy.
They were dusty.
Yeah,
were
they
dusty.
didn't shower, greasy, I
Yeah.
think is the word. You know? It's usually the hair.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
So you turn into a rat.
Well, I can do other things too. Okay, so kind of the reason why I'm here, I kind of sort of recently found out that I can talk to raccoons. And apparently, some people have a problem because I kind of sort of maybe started a raccoon cult. And
I'm sorry. I need you to back up for me on that.
Wait, is that why you're
raccoon cult?
in detention?
Bring them
some
here.
people don't like that shit. But I
It's
mean,
amazing.
Do you know how many views that would get on TikTok?
Wait,
okay, you're not about to exploit
a
my
minor
Lord and
religion
Savior,
amongst
Captain Dustin.
raccoons?
Okay, but so just process of elimination. So we know for sure confirmed rat, confirmed raccoon cult, confirmed turning into a bird. Is the bird the pigeon? Are we just doing city animals? Is that the theme here?
So
It's
far,
like a-
you're the most interesting person.
Yeah,
in
this is
room.
I'm fat. This is not in the books. This is not. I haven't heard anything about this so far.
First of
Please
all,
tell
I'm
me
right
all
here.
about you.
So I'm just,
Sorry.
I would know,
Hateful.
if we want to take a little field
That's
trip
fair.
to the zoo, we can.
You should talk to the squirrels in
I
my
would
house,
take-
honestly.
I
Because
would
I would
Why
like
do you
them
have
to
field
move.
squirrels
trip.
in your house? Like,
Because
for
it
a
was
rich
a-
person, that seems like
It was abandoned for a while. And there's only
you're a
ghosts.
rich person with an abandoned house.
The house.
Oh.
People, they abandoned my house. It's full of squirrels and ghosts.
Wait. I'm sorry.
And
Ghosts are
squirrel
real.
ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh yeah, they
The
are.
ghosts are my family. That's fine.
I hate it
Are there squirrel ghosts?
I
There's a whole bunch more than just ghosts.
is there a
Could
window
really
in
blow
this
your mind
room?
with some things.
Yes, there are some large. They're like those skinny but really tall, 8-foot windows, and there's 3 of them.
Are they open? Can I open one?
Given this time of year, yeah, they're cracked a bit.
Jenni, can you see if you can get one of the small animals out there?
Yeah, can you talk to them?
Yeah. Can you just?
Because if I can kill it, I can see if there's a ghost.
That's some Disney princess.
Because I've never.
That's true. Yeah. Let's
Do
do
you
that.
have
Can you talk to
Oblivion
animal
sight, Amari?
ghosts? Just alive animals.
I mean,
I have
I never
some
really
Oblivion
tried. I
things.
mean, I'm kind of.
I don't have Oblivion sight. I have
melanated,
summon
so we
spirit.
kinda,
Oh, those are
avoid
my
doing shit like that.
Those are my
see.
ceremonies.
Okay.
I have binding fetter and wear the shroud pins.
Okay. But I will say that you can feel, at least outside, that there's a couple ghosts.
Oh, hold on.
What are you doing?
Squirrel ghosts.
There's ghosts outside.
Are they raccoons or squirrels?
Are they animals or
They are people,
they're people?
Oh, that's
and one of
Nice.
them is is wraith level.
Oh,
Storyteller, I'd like
closes
to activate.
closes the window.
I'd like to activate Oblivion Sight out of curiosity
Okay.
now.
Okay, so you look out, and there is an older farmer out there, and then there is a woman in a blood-soaked, kind of what would you call it? My brain is leaving me. The
La Llorona,
no, the
bridal.
the only reference I have is Kirsten from American Girl dolls.
Oh, like a pinafore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Like a blood-soaked pinafore, and her face is completely ripped off on one side, and her arm is barely hanging from the socket.
I'm gonna point in her. I'm assuming that's the wraith level one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like general in that general. I can't see her, but
Yeah.
general direction. Whatever is over there, don't fuck with that.
She's definitely messed up.
She's wait, it's a she? What's she look like?
And I will relay the description.
oh, she sounds like Kirsten, the American Girl doll.
Yeah. So I don't know too much about ghosts, obviously, but she's what they called wraith level, which is kind of like what my uncles were, and
Uncles were
they,
ghosts.
they're dead.
Oh.
So yes.
Okay.
He did just say his whole family's ghosts in the haunted house.
I thought it was like a metaphor
No,
for
no,
like the past.
no. They murdered. Like a bunch of my family got murdered.
Oh, okay. So actual okay.
Yeah.
Ghost raccoon cults.
So
Great.
I don't know.
Beyonce is no longer.
Let's not fuck
relevant.
with her. The farmer's chill though.
Is relevant, just go.
Okay, it's young gravy.
The other one's chill. Is Young Gravy still playing?
No, it
Still have Young Gravy going.
it clicked to. Eventually, it did click to back to the just like soft music that plays throughout the house.
Thank God.
There's just ongoing music all the time.
It's like that. If you've heard those white noise tracks that imitate like air conditioners.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And things.
Pink noise.
It's like office white noise
Rain sounds. Okay.
with like really really faint like piano music.
Great. This is why Miriam's in a terrible mood. She's constantly overstimulated.
It's just always lo-fi.
Yes.
Stop.
It's lo-fi constantly playing.
It's like the girl
Wow, I
sitting by the
really
window.
feel I can chill and relax.
Can
to
we
this.
open? Can I open the door or just not pass
Study.
through it? Or-
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. You
I'm
can
gonna
open it.
I'm gonna open the door and be like, "Can someone turn the music down?
Or change it.
I still get overstimulated here.
And Elijah goes, "Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I can turn it off for that room."
Thank you.
Thank you.
And after a minute, it clicks off.
Got you.
Oh, thank fuck! I don't have to find out if I can stake myself with this or not.
You
With a
could
pencil?
still. You still have time.
With a pencil?
Yeah,
I don't think it's reached that far.
just so I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Did you know that some vampires can move their heart?
And with that note,
I hate
we
it
will
here so much.
go to break. We're gonna take a quick break, stretch our legs, get some water. We'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Welcome back. And so our breakfast club or fourth meal club is having a time in this room after an interruption from Sybil pranking on Elijah, and all discovering the differences of each other's clans, what they can do, and if Beyonce is relevant. And so back to it.
I don't remember what I was saying before.
I like
you
this.
all were talking about ghosts, the ghosts that were
The
outside.
ghosts. Yeah, they're ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Me, slamming the window, being like, I'm not powerful enough to deal with that, and that one's not related to me.
I mean, the window's not going to stop her if she really wanted to come in.
Well, maybe we just leave the actual real life ghost alone, and then we all win. Maybe we can just do people watch The Simpsons anymore? We could just do this. We could just compare
I think they're still making
cultural
seasons.
references.
They're still making them.
Catch up.
But only people I know who watch The Simpsons are just older people.
Okay, so very quick subject change. What's the difference between a wraith and a ghost? I know I'm pivoting back. We just came from there, but now we're back. But
as far as I can tell, wraiths are angrier.
okay, yeah. So maybe
Yes, and
leave
they are capable of more disruptive action.
Yeah, like ghosts are like, I have some unfinished business and I'm just gonna hang out and vibe. Wraiths can fuck your shit. Like,
Okay.
they can kill you.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
no,
in
no,
favor
you're
of
correct.
leaving the murder ghost alone. Raise your hit. Yep. Cool. Oh, that was a. I expected that to be unanimous, but all right. Okay. Cool.
The Oblivion,
The
the Oblivion boys
users
are
are
like,
okay, but what if?
it's whatever.
No, I don't think I can claw through Casper. No, fuck that.
Not without powers.
I just don't feel like being attacked by something I can't see.
Yeah, that
I mean, that
seems
does sound like a lot of work.
stressful.
And it's just not my plans for the day, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
technically,
mean, technically you don't have any plans for the day anymore at this point since we're all stuck in this fucking room for the rest of the night.
yeah, for 8 hours.
Yeah, how long
I
do
have
we
to
have
check
to
on
do
my
that?
horses.
Art.
I guess you don't get to check on ponies tonight.
I guess they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. I don't have a phone. Never mind. He's just like, I'll just text Dot to do it. No, I won't, because I don't have a phone. And also, Dot's no more.
As far as you would know, Dot is still fine.
Oh. Well, I don't know all those secret things.
And so in this awkward silence, the door opens and Elijah comes in looking for something in his desk. He seems very frantic and distraught and not really paying attention to all of you.
You good?
You need some milk, honey?
Real cute, Amari. No, I'll be fine.
What you looking for?
This actually. And he slams the door shut, or the drawer shut, and he's got a very old, like, faded, the leather on it has begun to peel off of the cover, and he rushes out the door.
Wait, no, come.
Book.
Take us with you. Something.
And you see a pair of glad hands come into the room, walking towards you, Amari and Miriam.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
And somebody comes in and walks discreetly to you, Spider.
I'm like, okay, hold on. Do I have my syringes? Okay.
What are you doing?
Listen, these glad hands haven't done anything to me, and when I bite people, it hurts. So, I'm just like sucking it out of the needle, like a Jello shot.
Like a
I wish I could just put it in the IV. Ugh.
You probably could put it in an IV. Just
But then you can't enjoy it.
in an.
What's the-
Yeah, but
They're
no, you
standing
drink from the
right
IV.
here.
Oh, yeah, alright.
I just meant like in a bag,
Really
like
would
for
be like a
later, like
Capri
you
Sun.
get a bag.
Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be a Capri Sun.
And a
I didn't think it
straw.
was gonna be a
And
whole
the glad hand is like, oh, I'm sorry, would you prefer a bag?
Yes, please. Not.
Yes, I'll
that'd
be right back,
great.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
No,
That's
I can't do
awkward.
bags. I don't know. Bag blood just.
In a few minutes, they do come back to you with a fresh blood bag.
Oh God.
It does depend on what temperature.
And a little
It
Capri
is.
Sun straw.
Like, it's not
That's
even
so
if
great.
it's cold. It's just, it doesn't taste good. It tastes, like, awful. Like, I'd rather just eat food at that point.
Miriam puts the Capri Sun straw in, but like upside down the way that you normally would, and then she looks proud of herself. She goes, "So you can get it out of the corners."
And I'm, like, trying really hard not to, like, I'm like, okay, do you have, a good vein I can use? Like,
Oh, this is
tapping
so
things?
awkward.
Yeah.
Miriam just looks super uncomfortable. It's like just like, oh my God.
Hold on.
And the glad hand's being very patient. You can
Yeah.
tell that they're
I keep
not
licking the wound
fazed
so
by
it's
it.
not like when you're, like, at the nurse and you're not, like, and you get stuck 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying not to do that.
Can you do that better?
I'm sorry. Do you want me
The-
to
the
put
glad-
this person through horrible agony?
The glad hand reaches into their pocket and they go, "Sir, would this be better?" And he shows you an actual tap syringe with the vials that you screw onto it.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my
That
god.
is on accoutrement.
I like
And he
stick
says,
it in.
"We'd like to be prepared."
You guys are so smart. I'm so valuable. Do you guys take tips?
No, that would be strictly against the rules.
Oh, that's
You're
stupid.
not allowed to accept money from people.
To be fair, we don't want your money and we're paid very handsomely.
Okay, so why are there rules then if it's just a personal choice?
Because money is traceable and we still have lives during the daytime.
The cash is traceable. Okay.
Yeah, I only have cash, so. But it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I guess it could.
I
This
just,
is because
I appreciate your service.
numerous Ventru attempted to tip people in sums of money that are red flags for banks. So we do not accept tips whole cloth.
I get like 6 vials after
Yeah.
my first 2 Jello shots. I'm like, okay, this should be enough. This should be enough. Okay.
Yeah, you have 2 hunger worth.
Oh, thank God. I'm like,
How many of you are there here at the school, if you don't mind my asking?
45 of us.
45? Cool, and you want to be here? You're cool with being here?
Yes, please tell me somewhere else where I can make an $80,000 salary a year and all I do is babysit all of you.
the man makes a
Good
good
for
point.
you.
Well, I babysit. Some people cook, some people clean, and their salaries. We have a base starting salary of $80K going up depending on the difficulty of work, and there's full benefits.
You're a doll,
Wow.
but you
ethical.
can go now.
Yes. And
Shoot.
The
He
spider,
goes-
for his part, doesn't. There's no pretenses or anything. He'll take
Yeah.
the wrist of whomever it is, and
yep, they are a fellow kindred, but they are dressed similarly to the Glad Hands. So you can kind of wager that some of the Glad Hands are human, some are kindred. And he just goes, "How much are you taking?"
not much, just a little.
Okay. Think about
I
100
feel
worth.
so much
Yes.
better, and there's some of it coming out like down the side of my face.
Amari,
Messy
you got a little-
eater.
Uh,
Yeah.
The spider specifically is not looking at the face of the person that he's feeding off of. He's a little bristly about
Emotional
always
connections.
connections.
Yeah.
So he will drink one hunger's worth, let go.
Okay.
Amari,
Uh-huh.
when you was at the window, you didn't feel any shocks or anything, did you?
No. I don't think they warded it because I can't turn into a rat. And I see what you're doing. Right.
So,
You are on the 3rd story.
You could be a bird.
You could be a bird.
Well, I mean,
I mean, if you hit the ground, walk it
if
off.
we fall, right? If we fall,
You're
we just
fucking vampires. Walk it off.
Well, there's no we. I can't fit through these.
I'm just
How big are the windows?
They're like skinny long windows, right?
Yeah, they're probably about
They're not people go
maybe
through
2
windows.
feet wide.
oh,
Okay, they're 2 feet wide. Okay,
You,
guess
like-
please. Head first.
I don't want to be reductive here, but can you turn into a bat? That's a thing,
I mean,
right?
I never tried.
You should try it.
You should try
I'm
it.
just saying,
You
for
should do it.
science.
You should try it.
Okay.
Can I start reciting like physical features of bats like
Yeah.
academically? I'm like,
Yeah.
so you want to use I use pretty like high level jargon because again, I'm a 3 dot in all of my intelligence stats. Thank you very much.
Humble brag, humble brag.
So cute.
But he's he's a rich kid. He's not smart.
So are you going to use shape change?
I don't have it.
Okay, so you think really hard and
Come
nothing
on.
happens.
You notice anything?
No.
I'm not gonna
Is
lie.
this
in
how you
moment,
turn
I'm
into
very
the other animals too? You just think really hard about it?
I mean, I never turned into an. I saw the. At least I don't know. I was doing a lot of stuff that day. I think I saw the person. I could have sworn I saw the rat. The rat talked. I talked back to it. I swore I saw the rat turn into a person, and the person started. I saw it.
Oh yeah, Jackson turns into all kinds of stuff.
So, I mean, I know I can do it. I know it can happen. Just in the midst of me being, kind of abducted and kidnapped, I was kind of thinking about other things at that point, but
So you haven't unlocked that yet.
no, not yet.
You're still low level Gangrel.
I mean, I guess. I can do this, though.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I mean,
Those look helpful.
So
in,
Sin,
Mm-hmm.
Please roll me wits and awareness.
Okay.
You'll count up those dots and replace one with your hunger.
Where's awareness?
It should be on the far right.
It'll be on the in the.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
The bigger, yeah.
And you replace one with a red die.
And I replace what?
You replace one with a red die.
And that's what? Okay.
The red dice is your hunger dice. So you'll replace one of those.
So like the blanks are like fails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll place that with like this. So this one has like little fangs on it.
So that's a critical, so that's okay.
Okay, so we
How
had
many
an.
onks do you have?
I accidentally rolled a number die, so we're gonna put that one aside and reroll. Okay, as another onk. Okay, so we have a red critical onk, and then I got 2 normal onks, and then 3 blanks.
So
Okay.
that's 3 successes.
So that's 3 successes.
That's 3 successes. Sorry, I'm new
That's
to
okay.
this dice rolling system.
It's okay.
Good.
That's-
I was like, I rolled an 8.
Learning, so it's fine.
We're all here to learn things.
All right. So with 3 successes, actually roll me an additional dice, considering what I'm about to give you.
Okay,
Let's just roll an additional.
another success.
Perfect. So additional dice will be rewarded based on specialties that are either on your sheet or as deemed by me, depending on your personalities. Like Miriam might get an extra die for something book related.
Nerd.
So, while everyone's talking and you have a second of not talking, you happen to notice that Elijah left his phone on the desk when he came in here.
Ooh.
I go over and I try to like slyly pocket the phone.
He's not in the room, so you can just take it.
Okay, well I don't want anyone else to notice I took
Okay.
the phone.
So make me dexterity and stealth. So count up
Okay.
the dots from dexterity and stealth, and then remove 1 die and put a red die in its place.
Can we
Okay.
roll wits and awareness to see?
I just move all these like.
I'm nosy.
oh,
I want to
right.
know.
I will say you can roll wits and awareness, but the DC will be high since vampire doesn't have a concept of like passive perception.
That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
I'm reading a book. I don't give a shit.
Okay, that's 3
I care
successes.
because of notes.
3 successes.
Okay, that is a critical success, 2 critical successes, and 2 normal successes.
Okay, so 2 critical successes doubles to become 4.
Uh-huh.
So you have 6 successes.
Yes.
Nice.
I have 3.
3.
One awareness.
1. So only Amari, you notice that Sin pocketed something.
I say nothing,
Okay.
Okay.
but I know, and that's the important thing. You can't let people know you know what they know, you know?
You know?
Yeah.
And when we sit back down, I'm gonna like lean towards Sin and be like, so what did you get?
And she like stops, looks at, sees that everyone else is busy and not noticing, and she leans in and goes, "He left his phone." I hope you can hear that. He left his phone.
No,
I not you, the mic.
Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade ASMR edition.
he's like,
Do you think it's code? Okay, coded. All right, so I pulled up.
It is an iPhone.
Is there like a
the-
code or anything?
Yes, it needs a 4-digit code, but true to iPhone, you can access the camera or
Don't I have
flashlight.
some? No, I don't. I don't have a thing.
Is the screen dirty? Can you?
Can you change your face to look like Elijah? Is that something you can do?
I think that's something someone can do, but definitely not me.
Just
Okay.
Misa can do
'Cause
it.
I
and
can't
I
do
don't
that,
think
right?
anybody here is Misa.
You cannot do
I
that.
cannot. I didn't make a vial for that. Okay.
Hold on. This is fine. This is doable.
What's his birthday?
None of you all would know.
Fuck.
What's his turn day? His death day. I guess we'll call it.
0000.
1, 2,
Does
3,
not
4.
work.
Huh?
Does not work.
I tried 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does not work.
Fuck.
If
Okay.
if the both of you want to roll, we'll call it wits and technology.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I have technology. I have a lot of technology.
I have 2.
And
have
since
3.
this involves a cell phone sin, take an extra die.
Nice.
She has cell phone mastery.
Oh wait, one hopped out. Can I count it? It was a crit.
Sure.
I have 3
And you
successes.
forgot your hunger dice.
Well, I replaced one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You do it before the roll.
Oh.
So, like, if you roll 5, one of those 5 is a hunger
didn't-
dice.
Okay, so 3 crits and 2 normal successes.
So that would be 5.
So you said
6,
it was
7.
2 per crit.
Yes.
Okay.
So
1, 2,
when
3,
you
4,
get
5, 6,
2
7, 8.
crit, yeah, when you get 2 crits together, they double to 4.
Okay, yeah. So, but that's 3 crits.
So you would have 5 successes just from your crits, and then you said you
Okay.
had 2 more.
Yeah, so it's 7.
7.
3.
3.
So
So
I just know how to jailbreak it.
after a time of just like hitting the most common phone combinations, because you've had to get into people's phones before,
It's true, I did.
you eventually get the code, and it is 6969.
LOL. Okay, so code 6969.
That's really...
Are they? Does he know?
I don't know.
Is that on purpose? He might be more interesting than I thought.
Huh.
So I go into the phone. I first thing I do, I look at the photos to see if there's any photos I
Okay.
would want people to
So
see.
so there
'Cause I'm a
are
nosy bitch.
We're scanning for nudes.
So there are a
Any dirt I
number
can
of
get on it.
photos, some including selfies of him and Q at a hockey game, wearing hockey jerseys and
Oh, shit.
Ew, they have
having
sports.
That's
and-
really weird.
That's super. I would not have called that.
and they are sitting very close. You can tell from the picture. They are at center ice.
Are they dating? Are they
And-
a thing?
Then, as you keep scrolling, you see some photos of like some construction projects around the house. You see photos of city skylines, fancying himself a photographer. And the further back you go, you start finding illicit photos of him and a woman.
What are you
What are you doing?
clowns doing?
Because like we're both just gasping.
What are you both doing? Jesus.
No,
What are you doing?
Nothing. Normal
No,
things.
come on.
What are you doing? Come on.
She found his phone.
I found his phone. I found Elijah's phone, and I'm looking through it.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not cool.
There's
It
a-
is-
Come on.
What
There's a
did
video
you
of him
see?
fucking
What'd you
a
see?
lady.
What'd you see?
I don't want to see that.
What was the gasp?
It's very.
He was getting
Possible.
very comfortable with a lady
But then
color.
But then there's also the photos, the hockey photos with Q. Maybe
That was really cute.
it was really cute.
I wonder if like Q's like his dad. Like I don't know how old he is,
Maybe.
but Q's like over 100 years old.
Right?
Y'all would know that Elijah is... Because Elijah is a thin blood, but he does make it known that he was turned in the 60s. So he is kindred-wise older than Q, but years-wise they are very close in age.
I go to text threads to see if there's any from Q because I'm so curious to know if they're like a thing.
Yeah.
You open the text threads. Lots of school logistics, but since you would scroll back pretty far,
Yeah.
uh,
I would also I would search keywords to see if it pops up in the conversation.
Kiss.
Like
touch.
babe, like and all of those like kind of words that you would use for maybe like
Hun.
so you
Yeah.
you see some heart emojis. It's not too much of a lovey-dovey conversation, but conversations about like getting dinner or getting drinks, and there are heart emojis in there.
that's a thing.
There's a vibe.
You don't send let's get dinner heart emoji to a friend. Maybe you do.
No, I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
I wouldn't.
But I had a friend who did, and I was like, why would you do that? That's weird.
Right?
But I know people do it.
And in his apps,
Well, maybe that was
You-
one of those I'm interested if you're interested, but you're not interested. So no, I take it back. Haha.
Yeah, maybe that is
Maybe
what
it's
it
maybe
is.
it's a little gaslight, you know?
and his apps contain the app for his hockey tickets, Duolingo,
There's like
Where-
5 notifications. You missed your lesson.
Does he have a grinder?
The bird is
He
threatening
does
your
not
family.
have a grinder.
Wait,
But he does have Duolingo where he is taking French, German, and Spanish.
wait. Are there any dating apps?
There are no dating apps.
Okay.
No
But
Tinder.
there is
No grinder.
in the files
I love-
folder. He has downloaded MP4s of a lot of like vintage 1920s Hollywood films.
Oh, films. I was like, vintage porn?
I was about to say vintage
No,
porn.
he, Elijah was born around 1906, so he has probably his favorite movies.
Wait, you said he was turned in the 60s?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like
He-
50?
He was ghoul for a while.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He served as Olivia's ghoul to help protect his mother,
Okay.
as he is her biological son.
Right, and then the whole turning thing was like supposed to be an insult. Okay. Oh, and that's mostly what we find?
Is there anything else specific you want to look for?
Is there any like news? Like I want like
Yeah.
Social media
details
apps?
about like recent texts. Are there any emergencies?
Photo
So
vaults,
he-
password protected.
He does have a password vault, but it requires Face ID to get into it. But you do see that he has social media. He has every social media app possible, but every account on them are burner accounts that have no name, no picture, no information. You can kind of gather from the behavior on the social media apps and the messages that this is how he kind of tries to help control breaches
I see.
or tries to look out for other lost child or gather any information of like, hey, everybody on Twitter today is talking about this weird person that bit another person. So he doesn't participate in social media. He's using it as an information.
Does
I
he have
check-
any posts
Oh,
on
sorry.
Twitter?
No.
I tweet, wow, that's gay. So,
6969. I check to see if he's following me.
He is not following you.
I follow me.
On every platform?
On every platform, first of all, comment, like on every platform,
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe every platform. I also I open Snapchat, and I look
You
at
see
friends of list, like the friend list.
There is only Q and Sybil. And Sybil, there is a new message, and they have a like 5,000 snap streak. And with Q, there is no new message, but it's a 15,000 snap streak.
Holy shit.
Q uses Snapchat?
Q uses Snapchat, and they snap each other. That's so cute.
Hey, I have a fun game. Miriam will like look up the number book. She says, I have a fun game. It's called Let's Stop Violating People's Consent and put the phone back before Elijah comes back and gets real mad at us and we're stuck in this room for another like, I don't know, 20 years.
That's probably already gonna happen anyway.
He should have known not to leave his phone in here.
If anything, he probably did it on purpose because he wanted us to look at it.
Yeah, it's a test.
No one just leaves their phone.
It's a test. that
Unless you're dead.
You two immediately failed.
I'm gonna. Are there any like anything in his like messages that's like interesting, juicy gossip,
So you see
people in danger?
you see a recent message
Uh-huh.
that Elijah has sent that said to a number you don't recognize, but it says, "Please get here now. I don't know what to do." And it was sent shortly before he came into the room
Oh, he's having some kind of crisis.
Oh no.
when he was looking for the book.
You don't
Right.
think he needs his phone, do you?
What do you mean he's having a crisis?
Well, he said, please get here as soon as possible. I don't know what to do, which means that he's having some kind of crisis.
Did
Yeah.
you say that or did somebody send that to him?
No, he sent this.
To someone.
Because, see, it's a blue bubble.
Is there any other?
It was an unknown number.
Yeah, it's a number that none of you all would know.
Yeah.
Are there any
I
other
tried to make that
messages
number
to that number?
Huh?
Are there any other messages in that to that number? Or is that the only one?
Scrolling back, there are some procedural messages,
Okay.
including. You know what? Because it's you looking, Spider. Please roll
I'm
me.
not getting too near it, but
We're gonna call this Let me see what we're gonna call this roll.
While you look that up, is there like pencils and papers, pens and papers
Yes.
in this room? Okay, I'm gonna write the number down
Okay.
just so I can have it.
So make that Spider. Let's make that wits.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna call it insight.
Okay.
Wits and insight on a text message.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that easily.
We're millennials. It's fine.
That is 267.
2?
2. Yes, 2.
Okay. There's a lot of inquiring about Zemisi things in here. There is essentially asking how to, like, getting more information about the Zemisi. How do they do things? What do these powers mean? Very almost like somebody just drilling in on an interview to understand the Zemisi in here. And you only know of one Zemisi.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay, we shared with the class that...
Yeah, you're gonna...
Okay, this thing is actually something that I can't talk about.
Like, you'll be thrown out, can't talk about?
Like
Or
I
you'll
gave
be
my
killed.
word.
You care about your word?
What if you wrote it down on the chalkboard and then we read it with our eyes and then you wouldn't have said anything?
Yeah, you erased it.
It's a legal loophole in vampire code. I read it in a book.
Okay, let me rephrase. I actually want to keep my word to this person.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Gotta respect that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write down.
And I will say
Spider
for-
cares about something.
And I will say from it you can gather it's not a malicious set of text. It's actually surprisingly kind. And you now all start hearing kind of a commotion outside the room. Kind of the hubbub similar to like a bunch of people are coming down the hallways and
I put the phone back where I found
Put
it.
the phone back. Put the phone back. Close everything. Close everything. Close all the apps.
Yeah, close all the apps. Close all the apps. Put it back.
I'm going to at least go open the
what you're
door
saying.
so I can look out and see what's going on. I'm not going through the door.
So
but-
as you look out, you see a ton of people rushing past the room. And one of the glad hands comes by and sees you guys just still standing in it and just pats along the door and goes, "All right, come on."
Oh,
We can leave?
Go.
we're out.
Yep.
We're out.
And-
Fuck yeah.
Wait. I'm like putting all my shit in my backpack.
Oh my god. I grabbed like 2. Let's go. Let's
Wait,
go.
where did we
Move.
get our phones?
Q
Don't
has
worry
them.
about
The
your
glad
phone right
hand
now.
has no
Come on.
idea.
Come on.
What
And
is happening?
I don't know.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Glad.
we're about to figure out, I guess.
Okay, all right.
And you can
Spider
see
following the flow.
population of the school is rushing into the main foyer.
Okay.
And you look as you get to the foyer. Let me see. No, it'll be obvious to Spider. You see what you could imagine is a body, or probably was at some point. But it's hard to tell for how it is disfigured and molded and shaped and bent in ways that don't make sense, with blood pooling across the tile floor and Elijah bent over it, clearly distressed, and everybody freaking out. And there is a couple of students that are like a little closer than the others, and they're just standing there. They're like, I don't know, I found him like that in the garden and we just brought him in.
I get really close to the body. Like,
I'm
As
gonna
close
try to
as
get
you
close as I can
would
get.
be allowed. There's kind of like, there's Elijah and the body, and then there's a circle of people around
he's
it.
like, I'm having... Can I get to the body?
And Elijah looks up and sees you and goes, yeah, come over.
And I get really close, and I'm like,
This looks like a child went ham on Gumby.
oh shit. Like, Can I,
Like, the head is not where it should be, and the arms are not where they should be, and the legs are not where they should be.
Wait.
As
but,
if
like,
someone hit shuffle.
Like in a broken bone way, or like
It's
there's
somewhat,
no blood, there's nothing broken, it's just arms and legs are anatomically in the wrong place.
Yeah.
The body is bleeding out, and it is battered, but arms and legs are in the wrong place not in a ripped and put way, they're not dismembered, it's just like the head is where the hip would be, and a leg is where an arm would be.
Wait, yeah, so it's not broken.
No.
It's just like as if you were able to shift the
Yes.
head and move it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's still attached.
Yeah.
Okay.
can I tell if this body's dead, right? Or can I
It
tell?
is not.
I really
Yeah, that's
hope
what I was
it's
gonna say. Can I
dead.
tell?
Oh,
It's not dead
no,
yet.
that's worse.
Oh, that's worse.
it
Kill
is-
it, kill it.
It's still alive. The person, they're not breathing, but they have fangs. So it is a kindred. But you can detect that they are sort of there. But they are fading.
I am going to... God, I can't even, like, cradle the neck or anything. There's no head to cradle. It's all goo. He's gonna go, he's gonna cut his wrist a little bit
Okay.
and drip it into the mouth.
Okay. They, would you like to give them a hunger's worth?
Not that much. Just something to
Take the edge off.
take the edge off while I, someone give me a knife. Or something. Anything. A steak.
I'm not allowed to have weapons.
I don't
here.
have a knife.
Barrel weapons.
Spider will get as close as he can.
Yeah, Jenni, you can make a knife claw.
And I'm pretty good at bodies. Can I find his heart?
Strangely, as you try to look, you find it, and then as you settle, like, okay, this is where it is, then it's not.
It is actively shifting. Can I I'm gonna leave
It's
my
a-
hands on there to like, as
You're just gonna have your hands on his body?
just to feel if like more of the insides are shifting.
Would you like an explanation?
No, just the heart is shifting.
Okay.
Would you like an explanation?
I know it's one of the things you're saying. Zim zib zib zib.
Zemise. Yeah,
Zemise.
Zemise fucked this dude up.
Yeah, but his heart is still moving.
Yeah, that's part of that's another flesh crafted thing.
Yeah, but it's moving right now, as
Yeah.
in someone is doing it right now.
No, it moves on its own.
Oh.
It's free floating.
Like a rib.
No, like
A free floating rib.
it
right?
just it moves throughout the body cavity since we're basically just all blood, and it's a great way to keep from getting staked.
Does it have space to do that?
Do we recognize, like, the face of the person?
Let's call that wits and intelligence to recall that,
I will try.
to try and
also.
recall a face.
Can we all try?
Yeah.
But you replace one with red.
Wits and intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. 6.
Oh, I rolled a number again.
Same.
7.
7.
Dang, one.
I also got 7.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4.
amazing.
4 successes, one of them's critical.
Okay.
2.
Would you have sin?
One.
1.
I don't know anybody here.
So I've got
Oh, okay.
I've got
see you.
Do you get bonus points if they're all successes?
I've got 3.
How many out of how many?
7 out of 7.
We're gonna call that a critical.
Yeah.
For
Well, one of them was a crit.
you. Okay.
I have 3 successes with 1 crit. One of the successes is on the hunger dice, though.
Okay. So, Jenni and Miriam,
Oh, I don't make it?
you all recognize that this is probably someone that you should know, but for Jenni and Miriam, you definitely know that this is the carriage driver for the house.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember that.
I'll look at... Is Elijah there, too?
Yeah, Elijah's standing by him.
Okay. Miriam will just look up and say, like, what happened?
And the other two students who brought him in go, I don't know. I went out to catch the carriage so that we could go to the gardens, and he wasn't on the carriage, and then I just saw him in the floorboard.
Someone... Give me some gasoline or something. Because this man's just in a lot of pain.
And Elijah holds up a hand and goes, no, we can fix it.
Yeah, there's someone that can reverse it.
It can be reversed, but we need to find out why.
Well, I feel like finding out why is less pressing than undoing this, so we can maybe...
But yeah, but nobody here can undo it, so we have to wait for the person that can undo it to get here.
Okay, when it's undone, do you think he would be able to tell us who might target him?
Maybe. I don't want to put too much expectation on him right now.
Yeah,
right, but as of right now, it's the best we got, I feel like.
He is not in a condition.
I'm not talking about right now. Okay, what I mean is after he's fixed.
Yes.
He could talk.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yes.
Kindred, he'll bounce back.
Can I
Right.
try and use premonition?
You want to use premonition on him?
Yeah, to see what the fuck went on.
Yeah, go for it.
Should I make a rouse check? Or?
Yes, you'll do a rouse check since you are initiating it against someone as opposed to just having a vision.
Right. Will that just be one?
Yep.
Because I'm at 1 hunger. I do not get hungrier.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
I'm.
Is there a specific role for premonition?
Oh, you go. Sorry.
No problem. Resolve Auspice. So,
Yes.
I have 2 in Auspice, I think. And my resolve should be really high, because I needed it to be really high. Wait, hold on. I have 1 dot in Auspice. I lied. I am a fool. How do I have 1 dot in Auspice? That doesn't make any sense.
I do believe you have 2. That might be an error on the sheet.
Yeah, I think so, because
Yeah.
that doesn't seem right.
Roll 2 for it.
Yeah, I'll roll 2.
And then your resolve.
My resolve is 5, so it'll be that is a messy crit and another crit, so 4.
Okay, so that would just be a regular critical then,
Yeah.
we'll say. As you're laying your hands on him, your eyes cloud over and you all see Amari kind of like lull his head backwards as his eyes are completely milky cloudy.
Oh, he is a witch.
And Amari, you see the carriage driver, and you see him almost riding through a thorny woods, as premonitions are messy at best.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a hag witch in the forest with a poison apple, and she offers the apple to the carriage driver, and he takes a bite and worms crawl out of the apple as his body begins to start shifting and moving, and eventually he looks like one of the twisted and nodding trees. And your eyes uncloud, and you are back with everyone.
Oh god, that was...
You alright?
What did you see?
It was fine. It was... If I'm understanding this correctly, it seemed like he... Did I get the sense that he knew that it was a poisoned apple?
You're not sure. He was offered an apple, and he took it and took a bite.
He was... The vision's weird, but he was in a really thorny forest and just took this... Fully Snow Whited himself, took the poisoned apple, and when he bit into it, he turned into one of the fucked up trees in the forest. Almost feels like whoever did this... Are there any other cases that we know of?
No.
Like on a police scanner? Because I feel like...
If this hits police scanners, we have a bigger problem.
Like, I don't think this is... I don't think this is the only one. And I also think someone is... But why did you take the apple?
I mean,
Maybe he was hungry.
maybe it wasn't. I mean, I don't want to get too conceptual here, but I mean, purely from like a. She takes off her glasses. Like, literary standpoint, the apple doesn't have to be a real apple. The apple could be a choice, right? Because
Right.
premonitions, they don't have to be.
Oh, so your vision's not literal?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so maybe someone baited him with something and he took it and now here he is.
Yeah, whatever happened, it's like a choice he made, but I don't think he fully understood the choices he was making. And someone did this to him, obviously. Someone with Zimazumba powers.
Zumba powers.
Call them fiends. Is that easier?
I like Zumba.
The Draculas?
Yeah.
Okay. Should just call y'all them Draculas.
And
Okay.
Miriam will look back at Elijah and be like, how long is it going to take for this fixer to get here? Because I would point out that while we're discussing Snow White and fairy tales, there is a whole ass person laying on the floor suffering probably quite a lot, and that is not something I care for.
There's
So
also
She's on her way.
Yeah.
She'll be here soon, and that's why I'm not moving him. I don't appreciate the spectacle of it all, but also perhaps it's a learning experience for everyone of just how bad things can get when you mess with people that you don't know. But she should be here. Where the fuck is my phone?
Oh, I think I saw it in the classroom when you ran through.
Shit. I texted her maybe 20 minutes ago, so she should be here in like 10 minutes. She's just up in Tucker,
where was he found?
in the carriage out front.
Cool.
Like as
The
part of the
spiders can make
carriage,
to walk
right?
out there unless
Okay.
anybody stops him.
Walking out the front door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Storyteller, what part of Atlanta is this school again?
Decatur.
Decatur.
It's like good straight down 85.
Yeah, I shouldn't take too long.
From
So
Tucker.
she should almost be here, but
Yeah.
I am gonna give it the carriage driver a full hunger, in fact, and
Okay.
I'll go to hunger too.
Okay.
Now that since it's fixable, I don't want them to die. So
Okay. Jenni, what are you doing?
I'm going with Spider to the carriage.
Okay. So, the two of you at the carriage, please make me wits and investigation.
I'd like to
One success.
One
see.
success.
I'd like to rouse the blood if I can.
Okay.
I get hungrier. Yay.
Alright.
Still worth it though. Wait, no, that definitely was not worthwhile venture. Oh well. 2 successes.
2 successes. As you guys are looking this over, you can see some of his blood in the carriage. Inside the carriage, there is a small white rectangle kind of stuck into the seat. Like kind of in that space where you always lose the seatbelt.
I'm gonna reach for it.
Okay. It is a business card. Nice embossed. Clean, text on it. Very nicely made. The name on it you don't recognize, but you recognize the logo on the back of the card for Ignatius Pharmaceuticals.
Ignatius Pharmaceuticals calling card.
Ignatius. Didn't that say that was the, what
Yeah.
was it, the SI?
Yeah.
Fuck. Is there anything close to what I've seen with the hunters? It's not good.
Yeah, it doesn't explain though why he's been, turned into a fucking lawn chair with vicissitude though.
need to double check the map.
And in the house, Miriam, looking at the guy more, you can tell he's not in active pain, but he is in discomfort.
Okay. Miriam, I think, will have stuck with Amari, and I would actually like to do the same thing. Like, I'll give him a hunger's worth. And Miriam will also take off her cool teacher vest, and she'll kind of like ball it up, and she'll put it like, and it feels real weird, like put it under his head, like where his head is currently at.
Okay.
And she'll just kind of like sit on the floor next to him and just kind of like very like keeping people back, so like he's got like a little space.
Q does come up to you and he pats you on the shoulder, acknowledging what you are doing, and he starts calling out to the whole group, everyone back to your rooms now. But he keeps his hand on your shoulder that it's okay for you to be here.
We're about to get in trouble.
Can I...
No, and you can tell he is sending everybody but y'all.
Can
back
I
to their
also
rooms.
taste the blood? Taste for blood?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to just check if there's like, beyond like Tzimisce influence, if there's some kind of extra component to this that I'm not really getting.
Okay. Make me the necessary roll for that.
I am so stupid. Fully closes.
It's okay.
Fully,
Not stupid. These powers are new.
fully just closes the book after I looked at it.
You know how to use your powers. Miriam's like sitting here like, I have a vest.
I make potions.
I have a book.
And I imagine Sin started walking back to the rooms with everyone and then gets turned around by
Yeah,
you.
I did start leaving. I was like, not my problem. Also, where's my phone?
Yeah.
I can ponder an orb. I got a vial for that.
A shadow orb. A
Shorb.
Is that?
I do love a good
cocked?
orb pondering.
I'm gonna say it's not cocked. That's 2 successes.
Okay. He is under no other supernatural influences. He's scared. But he's human. He's not in active pain. Like this isn't excruciating for him to be in, but he is hurt.
He's not. You said he was kindred.
He is not kindred.
Oh wait. Okay.
Tzimisce can fleshcraft anyone.
Yeah.
So we just don't want to kill this guy, I guess?
No.
is what we're grabbing.
I'm very glad I gave him some blood because that means he won't like die out immediately.
Oh no, does that, if he's not kindred, does that mean that we accidentally just turn him into a vampire?
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, okay. I don't know how things work. It's fine.
No,
Do you not remember being turned into a vampire?
Not really.
You have to die.
No. Oh, right. Okay.
He's not dead.
Okay.
There's, like,
I
a
don't
whole
know.
blood
I don't know if there's
drinking
like.
thing
Well, also,
dying.
I don't expect hearts to move around. I didn't know if there's like exceptions. I'm sorry. I'm new.
Yeah. I don't think. I'm getting if he's human, then it makes a little bit more sense. Maybe he was trying to. I mean, I can only imagine a lot of the humans here are either into vampire stuff or just really, looking to live forever.
Don't.
After y'all get the card, are you coming back into the house?
I'm going to do a quick little walk around of the area simply because when you've got somebody that, to the spider's eyes, has been flesh crafted, he's wants to take a brief look around since he has done Sabbat pack tactics before, so sort of just looking for any active signs.
For extra bitches.
None that you can see.
Okay. Then yeah, after that,
Did you come back?
we're about to, yeah.
Yeah. Can I see the card?
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring it as soon as the spider walks in with Jenni, looking at the assembled, and now that everybody's thinned out, Ignatius Pharmaceuticals card in the car.
Great.
Elijah said, I'm sorry, what? He goes, who the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see Elijah is very, very confused.
What's it say?
It's a card for the director, but this isn't his name. It's somebody else.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
Possible takeover.
I'm gonna use
Maybe.
premonition again. I want to see if this is the apple.
You want to see if the apple is the card.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Wonderful use of premonition.
rouse. I get hungrier, so I'm at 3 hunger. So.
Woof.
You're hungry.
Yep, hungry again.
Hungry baby.
Be careful.
That's 1. I'm actually gonna burn a willpower.
Okay, burn a willpower to re-roll 3 dice. You can't re-roll the hunger.
Oh, that's fine. Ooh. Then I will re-roll these.
You got it.
That's a critical and a normal, so that's 3 now.
3 now. Okay. So, as Amari holds the card, you see his eyes cloud over again. And Amari,
Trick.
you see a tree. An apple tree.
Mhm.
With cards falling from it. And you see a man standing on a hillside nearby in a gray suit with short brown hair. And as the cards are falling from the tree and they land on the ground, they turn into blood. And a card falls and turns into blood when it lands and falls, and you are just watching as these cards are falling from the apple tree. And you come to.
This is the fucking apple. Does anyone know anyone who with a penchant for gray suits and brown hair?
It's pretty much every man in this city.
Wait, what's so special about the card?
It's from Ignatius Pharmaceuticals.
And they're tempting because why?
They're the SI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the government hunters.
Yeah, they're the government-funded ones.
So he
Second
wanted
position.
to join them?
I don't think so. I think he wanted to get something, but I don't think he knew what it was, what he was getting into.
I mean, it's. What if.
This vision was. This was coming off of the apple tree,
Mm-hmm.
but every time it hit one of these hit the ground, and there's more of them, lots more. But every time one hit the ground, it turned into blood. Like, I
There's
think.
So this guy was human and not like kindred or vampire, and so maybe they're like targeting all of the humans who know vampires to try to, maybe they're bribing them with something,
That was what I thought.
and then if they're not taking it, they're killing them.
It doesn't make any sense, though, because... And I like where you're going with that. The only problem in this logic is that the SI are humans.
Right?
So
But
maybe-
what
That's
if,
vicissitude.
but this
But
could be someone who's pretending to be SI.
Yeah.
has there ever been in the history where someone like our kind worked with the SI?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think,
Our
That's
kind
a
of
thing?
dickbags.
if I remember correctly,
We're all fucking
we
monsters.
kind of started it, and it fucked us.
Throughout history, like, our kind has tried to use and manipulate hunters against, people we didn't like, sects we didn't like, all of that shit. It usually backfires spectacularly.
Here's my question, and Miriam will look up at Elijah and say, so if this is SI, regardless of whether or not they are kindred or not, this was left in the carriage out front.
Yeah.
Have we been compromised? Is this
It was
does this
tucked
mean
between the seats, like it was trying to be hidden.
right? But what I'm saying is, if it was left as a calling card, not hidden, like as a message, do they know where we are?
It's a fair assumption they know where this school is. We have connections where we do believe that they know it, but it's reasonable to understand that they know we are armed to the teeth.
Well,
Coming onto our property is a bold move for them. They've known we were here for 3 months. Why now?
The new variable in the equation is this gray-suited guy. The one whose name is on that card.
Miriam,
You think this is the guy that you saw?
I think so. I think the name on there, it's not the director, right?
It says name and then director with contact information.
Does anyone have a phone?
Hey, Sin.
I wish.
Sin, you're
And
great at
Quick-
looking up.
Q goes, oh shit, sorry, and
Yeah.
and he goes,
Thank you.
actually, hold on, and he goes off to another room, and he comes back and lays out a tray for all of you of 5 cobalt blue smartphones.
Oh,
Oh.
this is cute.
These are issued by us. They are completely secure on our own private network.
Oh, I should probably use this one then, because I feel like if I'm going to Google this name, someone's going to get a ping.
Yeah,
So-
I probably
Correct.
can't touch any of those.
Actually, and he reaches into his pocket and pulls out what appears to be a blue Motorola Razr and hands it to you.
Miriam looks disappointed.
Is a smartphone not to your liking, Miriam?
It's just there's a lot of buttons.
Oh, here. And he reaches into his other pocket. He's like, yeah, this one needs to be reset, but
Okay, thank you.
Smartphones don't have any buttons. It's a screen.
That's what I'm saying. They're all just, it's all flat on this. We don't
That
need to
said,
discuss
you
this
know
right
how to
now.
look
I
alright?
Googled the man's
Like,
name on the fancy.
Up
So
in
you
the
Google
people,
his
I think,
name?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you do that for this guy?
Yeah, I could probably look up this guy.
Excellent.
Huh?
Can I just
Yeah,
look him up?
Amari is also Googling him.
We're
So,
also going to look him up.
so the two of you make me wits
What
and
a quiz.
technology.
And you get an extra dice because you're smart at phones. What is my technology again?
Okay.
It's 5.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4 successes and 1 like skull failure. That's the blood
Okay.
one.
It's
2.
2. So Sin finds it first, as she is just typing away and knowing all of the ways to trace someone, as any person who's used a dating app should know how to do.
That's true.
And you find a internal company press release that is just for the company at large, sort of an all hands announcement. That due to the untimely death of the director of the SI, Josiah Blackburn, this man has taken over as director. He was formerly the CFO, and he is taking over his spot, leading the SI into a brighter and brighter future.
Can
I relay them
I
info.
see a picture?
It is him.
What's
That's
his
him.
name?
Yeah, that's him.
It's him?
That's him.
It is. So it is the guy. It's not someone pretending to be SI. It actually is the director. Do you think he killed the old one?
Or he could still be.
He could
I look up
deep cover
obituary
his fuck.
articles and other like just passing away articles that could potentially be written about the previous.
So you find an obituary about Josiah Blackburn. It says that his car went off the highway into Lake Lanier, and they were unable to recover him. And so,
It's like all the other 27 bodies in Lake Lanier.
yeah.
Sus.
And unfortunately, due to the inability to recover the body, funeral services instead will be a event for a charity that was near and dear to his heart, for kids.
Ghosts.
So
Lake Lanier has so many ghosts.
I bet. I haven't been since I died, and I'm now actively avoiding that.
That's good. Good
But
plan.
if I was my family, and I was a vampire who could change people into goo, I would
Kinda core body
infiltrate
shit.
the SI and stage the murder, making it look like an accident by turning him into goo while he's driving, and then he cannot drive.
Sin, with your successes, you look up Josiah Blackburn,
Mm-hmm.
and you've seen him around the school. He's Kindred. The man that's in the photos is a Ventru that comes to the school.
Okay, I relayed that information as well to the group. And can I look up a background check?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna look up a background check. It's gonna ask me to pay for it, but I'm gonna do that thing where it's like that free trial and I cancel it.
And you're able to pull. Are you doing a background check on Josiah or on the new director?
Should I do a background check on Josiah or the new director? I'm gonna ask the group.
New
Do you-
director.
New director.
New director.
All right, the new director.
Elijah, I'm gonna be like, so do you know Josiah?
Oh, just Josiah Blackburn? Yeah.
Did you know he was director of SI, and that his that's why this guy is now the director, because he is now dead.
That doesn't make any sense. Josiah was doing some infiltration operations for us.
Well, it looks like he died at Lake Lanier in a car accident. And
He was here yesterday.
okay, well then
We
a death
played-
was staged.
We played racquetball.
Lol.
Or someone's pretending to be him and he's dead.
Did you check if he's bugs?
What does that mean?
Did you check if he was full of bugs?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
I am very confused by all of you right now.
No, he could be a bunch of bugs, like bugs in a
be the
human
real him.
suit.
Like it's a fake him, but full of bugs.
Get some raid.
You know what? I am gonna focus on our carriage driver right now. How about all of you investigate this for me? And that's where we're gonna leave tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. Welcome to our new coterie. I hope you all have enjoyed meeting them as much as I have enjoyed STing for them. We have a wild roller coaster of a season ahead of us. Don't forget to check out all of our sponsors again and take care of yourselves and each other. We love you very much. Good night.
Bye.